Most women who love clean, neutral dressing are making one of 6 quiet mistakes that flip the whole look from expensive to dated. None of them are about the price of what you're wearing. They're about 6 specific choices that your eye registers immediately, and once you see wear, you'll notice it everywhere. Here are 6 mistakes and exactly what to do instead. Starting with the one doing the most damage. In 2023, wearing head-to-toe neutrals was a signal. It said, I don't need color to make a statement, and it worked because it was rare. But when an aesthetic becomes a formula, it stops reading as individual choice and starts reading as trend compliance. Research on luxury perception confirms this. What makes something feel expensive is its perceived exclusivity. When everyone is assembling the same cream palette, cream stops being exclusive. The answer is not to abandon neutrals, it is to build depth within them. Not same tone, same fabric neutrality, but tonal variation with texture contrast. A cream knit against ivory wide-leg linen trousers. A checked blazer layered over straight-leg denim. The tones are still related, but the eye has somewhere to move. Most content on this tells you to add color. You don't need color, you need dimension. Color is optional. Depth is not. But here's where it gets interesting, because the next mistake is the one nobody names. Logos were never truly quiet luxury, but the real equivalent, the thing that communicates this was not cheap without saying a word, is now texture. Research in fashion psychology shows that quality perception happens at the tactile and visual level before any other signal registers. When fabrics carry different weights and finishes within one outfit, the eye reads the combination as intentional, as considered.
Do you want to know if something is actually good quality? It's pretty simple. Start by feeling the fabric. Natural materials like cotton, silk, wool or linen usually feel nicer and last longer. Then take a quick look at the stitching. The seam should be straight, with no loose threads. Check the small details too, like buttons and zippers. They should feel solid and well made. Last but not least, gently stretch the fabric. Good materials will return to their original shape after stretching it. Do this and you'll recognize quality right away. No guessing and no waste.
You need at least 2 visibly different fabric surfaces in every spring look. Linen and cotton, woven raffia and smooth leather, structured blazer and soft tee. The raffia bag is the spring version of this. Woven texture against a clean linen outfit does the same work that a cashmere knit did in autumn. The old quiet luxury formula often layered similar textures, all smooth, all matte, all flat. That is what makes those outfits read as a uniform now, rather than a wardrobe. Most people get this wrong. Here's the difference. The McKinsey State of Fashion 2026 report is clear. High-end consumers are now prioritizing craftsmanship and quality over aesthetic restraint. The washed-out sun-bleached palette of 2023 to 2024 has become the tale of someone who adopted the trend at its peak. The update is to anchor your spring neutrals in one piece of genuine depth. Black linen trousers are the clearest example of this shift. Neutral enough to work with everything, deep enough to give the eye somewhere to land.
One color combination that always looks modern to me are neutral tones mixed with one strong accent. Think beige or gray paired with chocolate brown, burgundy or deep green. It feels elevated, timeless and very current. For example, beige trousers with a dark brown knit or a gray suit with burgundy accessories.
In spring, a white shirt with straight leg denim and a raffia bag. The denim is the tonal accent. Or cream linen top, black linen trousers, loafers. The black linen is the depth anchor. 3 pieces, 2 neutral tones, 1 that has real weight. This is not a color outfit. It is a neutral outfit with intention. This is not about adding a pop of color. A pop of color is trend adjacent. A tonal anchor is a style principle, and it works every season. If you want a structured approach to building this kind of wardrobe, the tonal system, the texture rules, the exact pieces that make this work, I put together the elegant wardrobe system for exactly that. It is the complete guide. Link is in the description. Off-the-rack spring clothing is not designed for a 45-year-old body. It is designed for a sample size fit on a body that is typically 20 years younger, a sleeve that breaks at the wrong point, a blazer that doesn't sit cleanly at the waist, a trouser hem 1 centimeter too long. These are what make an expensive spring piece look like the wrong piece. Before you buy the next spring piece, ask one question. Does this need one alteration? If yes, factor that in. A €60 linen blazer that fits exactly right is worth more than a €200 blazer that almost fits. The fit problem is not your body. The fit problem is the clothes. The sooner you understand this, the less money you waste. Now let's slow down on this one. A great outfit with no outer layer reads as something missing. Invest in spring outerwear before anything else. A well-cut trench coat in a warm neutral, a linen blazer in a checked or tonal weave, a cropped denim jacket with clean lines. The trench coat is not a spring trend, it is a spring principle. The women who look most polished in April are not wearing the newest thing. They are wearing the right structure. And here's the hack. Research in fashion psychology documents a phenomenon called enclothed cognition. The idea that how we dress changes not only how others perceive us, but how we carry ourselves. 2 pieces feel assembled, 3 elements feel chosen. And in spring, the 3rd piece has a name, the raffia bag. Any element that adds a different surface and signals that someone thought about this combination. If a spring outfit feels unfinished, do not change the pieces. Add 1. A raffia tote against a linen trouser outfit. A woven leather bag against clean denim. A structured bag in a deep tone against a light neutral look. 3 elements read as intentional, 2 often read as accidental. The 3rd piece does not have to be expensive. The raffia bag can be $30. It is the presence of the 3rd decision that does the work, not the price. Here is what I want you to take from this. The women who look most expensive this spring are not following a palette. They are following principles: texture over flatness, depth over bleached neutrality, fit over approximation, a 3rd element over 2. Outerwear that leads.
Wear it and own it isn't just about clothes, it's about your attitude. It's about wearing what makes you feel good no matter what anyone else thinks. It's that moment when you walk into a room and feel confident, comfortable, and completely yourself. It's about taking that outfit, that bold color, that statement piece, and making it yours. Because style isn't just what you wear, it's how you wear it. Own it, and everything else will fall into place.
That is what expensive actually looks like this spring. Not a price point, not a brand. A decision made with clarity, worn with conviction. Fashion psychology has a name for this: enclothed cognition. The women who consistently look expensive know this, whether they can name it or not. They are not performing a style, they are inhabiting one. Subscribe if this gave you something useful. And watch this next.